Hey YouTube, last night I was telling you about sketchbook 6 where it's got some horror art in it and then I had some horror art. Well, I'm going to post about the horror art anyway. They're just drawings. I mean, it's not like I'm posting anything that's real, you know what I'm saying? And some of them might have a little bit of paint in them because I realized that someone commented to me that, unless it's not offensive that I'm posting. Well, my videos, as I've said before, are not age restricted, but also I just saw a kid on YouTube drawing Freddy Krueger. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and post these, and I mean, if I get a negative feedback or something, that's fine. I understand, but I mean, if a kid can do it, I can do it. All right, here we go. These are horror art for movies, just drawings, paintings that I'm going to challenge myself to do and that I've done in the past. This is Candyman. I've started outlining him with that black felt point pen. And then this is Candyman as well. I've maybe blended a little bit, but I mainly outlined with that black felt pen. I haven't begun anything on this yet. Michael Jackson's Werecat in Michael Jackson's Thriller. I still haven't finished him up. I still have to highlight and shade. You know, I'm highlighting this side of his face, and then I'm going to shade this some more. And then I add some highlights to his hair. You're going to have to excuse me. I've got a little bit of allergies this morning. Jack Nicholson in The Shining. I've just shaded him a little bit, blended him, and mainly just outlined him. A lot of these, like this one of this one of Michael Jackson's Thriller, this is in water-based acrylics. I've sketched it, maybe used a little bit of watercolor pens and maybe a little bit of colored pencils, but I'm overlaying with paint, water-based acrylics. I'll do the same on this one. Alien. This one's kind of finished. I don't think I've sealed it with any spray or anything. No, he isn't finished. I started this in 2020, and I still have to go back on his skin and make him look a little bit reflective. I mean, I'm already doing this here, but there's still some more that I need to add to him. Okay, Girl in the Reverse Bear Trap from Saw. This one seemed like forever to do. I did this for Halloween, and anyway, this right through here doing the shading and the highlighting, I had to take breaks from it because it was messing with my head. But anyway, I think it turned out okay. And all of these are in, if they have any color like this, they're water-based acrylics. The Exorcist, I did this one for Halloween as well. And this is water-based acrylics. I started her out in just regular pencil. This, her cuts are watercolor pen. Maybe a little bit of paint, but for the most part, her hair, clothing, and the yucky stuff is water-based acrylics. Chatterer from Hellraiser. This is water-based acrylics. I worked and worked and worked on this guy to get him to look like this. Maybe a little bit of watercolor pen through his teeth, but for the most part, he's water-based acrylics. Michael Myers. All of these I basically did for Halloween. The highlights in his hair about put me in a panic attack. I mean, I was having to be so careful with the highlights in his hair. That's white paint, white house paint for the highlights of his hair. And then you saw this last night, Hellraiser. I think he turned out quite well. And this is watercolor pen in some places. This is colored pencil in some places, as you can see the strokes on the paper. And then paint, water-based acrylics. And then you saw this one also as well. This is water-based acrylics. It's marker, probably underneath. And then some watercolor pen, just to kind of touch up with. It's white gel-based, sorry about that, marker for like the highlights in his hair. And it's water-based acrylics. Okay. I'm at 5 minutes on this one. Here's another one. I'm not through with this one. I still have to go through and kind of define the lines and the makeup that he has on his face. His makeup in these pictures absolutely blow my mind. So anytime I see a picture, I try to challenge myself to draw it. But anyway, I'm learning. Here's another one that I did of him. 2020 for Halloween. And this is water-based acrylics. This is a watercolor pen. And this is that black felt pen and water-based acrylic for the background. Have to bear with me. I have to flip through the pages here. Sorry about the sniffing. My allergies are just giving me a problem today. Okay, Leatherface. This is colored pencil and marker. It is black writing pen, and it's, let's see, it's had some eraser taken to it and then overlaid like with a white or maybe a peach colored colored pencil. Excuse the sound of the noise in the background. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can, that way I don't run out of time. The Jackal from 13 Ghosts. I did this back in 2019 for Halloween. This is oil pastel through here, metallic oil pastel. This is, right through here, this is white gel-based marker. And this is oil pastel, colored pencil, and maybe a little bit of paint, but I don't think I was using too much paint back then at the time either, so I've just started getting into painting recently. Bear with me just a moment here. Okay, here's my other horror art. Predator. I did this last year for Halloween. Never drawn in Predator before, but I got a request for him. Anyway, this is watercolor pen. It is colored pencil, a little bit of paint here and there, and that white gel marker. It's water-based. It's Sharpie, actually, the brand. But you can see how whenever you go over a black marker and you try to highlight it with white, how it just comes through kind of green, and that flubbed it up. But anyway, he's technically pretty easy to do. There's just a lot of detail work, as you can see. It was fun trying to draw him. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, Jason, I did him also for Halloween last year. He is paint. Paint, watercolor pen, colored pencil. You can see the difference in the textures. Marker, yeah, right through here. You can see that. And these are 11 by 14s. Freddy Krueger. Did it last year for Halloween. And this is color pencil. And then it's got some either watercolor pen or it's a marker. And then this right here is your white gel pen, but it was overlaid with something else and it turned green on me also. So these are kind of screwed up. And then right through here as well. But anyway, and this is black water-based acrylics. If there's any paint on this, aside from watercolor pen, then it would be water-based acrylics. Okay, Annabelle. I did her also last year for Halloween. And this is colored pencil through here and through here. On her, the texture of her skin, for the porcelain on her skin, that is colored pencil, maybe a little bit of paint here and there. Watercolor pen definitely through the ribbon on her clothing. And then this is water-based acrylics back here. And what I use to seal up my artwork, hairspray. That's what I was taught in school. Okay, Chucky. For Halloween, I did this last year also. Let's see. This is watercolor pen. And this is colored pencil. You can just tell by the texture. Anyway, colored pencil on his eyes. A little bit of paint here and there, especially in the background. And then around his eyes. Let's see if I have any more. I think that's all of them. I think that's all my horror art that I have so far. Now, I had a photograph that I had taken of, I did a split of the clown from It, and I gave it away quite a while back. And I was trying to find a way, if YouTube had something where you could put photos on there, but so far all I've seen is videos. So anyway, but I mean, I also saw that community, you can post still photographs or just photographs of, you know, if you want to do your work, whatever, that links to a video. But I'm not established enough on YouTube to have that kind of experience to unlock community, I guess, on my channel. So anyway, but my point is, I was just wanting to, because there's some drawings that in the past I had given away, and it was like, ooh, that would be kind of cool to show. So I'll just, if it ever gets to that point, then I'll post then. But other than that, I just wanted to show you my horror art. And because I saw a kid on there on YouTube drawing Freddy Krueger, and I was just like, if that kiddo can do it, then I can post it. So anyway, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Be safe out there. Bye.